Following the evolution of situation involving Russia and Ukraine, UEFA President Alexander Seferin has called for an emergency meeting on Friday to determine the venue of this year's UEFA Champions League final. The final is meant to be played in St. Petersburg, the capital of Russia. But at this stage, a decision will be taken in the next 24 hours. And you know that the political turmoil has taken its toll on sports, not just football alone. Those who indeed boxed at the highest level in the heavyweights, talking about Vitaly Klitschko and Vadman, they are all begging Vladimir Putin to indeed make his decisions right. But then we shall be taking a look at other happenings. Ukraine is in the news at this stage. Scotland is also talking about their World Cup playoff later in the month of March. Will this see the lights of day? Roman Abramovich is also in the news, not for the good reasons at this stage, because out there in the UK, there are question marks concerning his future as the owner of Chelsea Football Club. But at the moment, he's been barred from coming into the UK. The program is Christian Sports Desk. Me and Akiri is my name. It's that time once again where we take a look at happenings in the ever-exciting world of sports. It's a Thursday, and you know it is a tradition at this stage to indeed bring to you a special interview. That's how we will start the show today. Yes, we'll be talking to a Nigerian who is doing something great back home in the country, Nigeria. When you take a look at the orders, no doubt, I'm a fan of Kendra Harrison, the American. But if there is one person I admire so much, who indeed is my favorite, you talk about Oluwatobiloba Amusan. And certainly she will be our guest on the show via Zoom, where we're taking a look at the athletics world and also how she conquered the world in the calendar year 2021. Well, without much ado, let's go straight to the business of the day. And I understand that Oluwatobiloba Amusan is on the line. Toby, it's nice to have you on the program Sports Desk.
Hi everyone. My name is Toby, and it's a great opportunity to be on this show today.
And also, it's our pleasure to have you on the TVC Sports Desk. Well, Toby, let's start with the calendar year 2021. We saw the Tokyo Olympic Games. You came fourth in the final, but the Diamond League was the biggest talking point for Oluwatobiloba Amusan. You took the world by storm. And before I introduced you, I made mention of the fact that when it comes to the orders, I know some of your rivals. One of them, Kendra Harrison. I'm a fan of Kendra, but definitely, like I said, Tobi Amusan is my favorite. How will you describe, your performance in the Diamond League in the calendar year 2021?
Pretty much was more like a redemption for me, and my goal was just going into the competition and be as relaxed as I can. And like I said in my World Athletics interview, I said if I couldn't get a medal at the Olympics, the least I could do for myself is grab the Diamond League trophy. So I think I went in there, and without not much pressure, I felt like there's nothing more to lose this year. So I just went into the race, I kept my calm, and I won. Pretty much, that was what happened.
Interesting. And Toby, this was a great achievement for you, and also taking a look at the country, Nigeria. With this performance, what does this say to a Tobi Amusan? Like they say, when you get results like this, they expect more hard work, and all eyes definitely will be on Tobiloba Amusan this year.
One lesson I really did learn from that competition was, not to pressure myself and, just relax and have fun. And I think I did that, and the result came out positive because, I tend to put a lot of pressure on myself because I know how much I really work hard for stuff. So going into 2022, it's more of, stay relaxed, have fun, like every other competition. So, and that had like a huge turning point in my career because it made me realize I am that athlete I don't want to be that athlete that goes into championship and can't, get a medal. It's just a lot of lessons, but it's strictly for me, so I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Toby, I've had, to have conversations with you sometimes when you go for training very early in the morning. How easy has it been for you as an athlete getting to the top? You are a two-time African champion, no doubt. 2018 African Games champion, Commonwealth Games champion. You used, to winning. How easy has it been getting to the top?
It's not a roller coaster, It has its little bumps here and there, but it's I wake up every morning and I have my goals that are written, and those are the driving force that get me, going at practice. And once you're up there, it's really hard to maintain your status, But then, like I said, my goals keeps me going. They keep me grounded. My coach, I have great support system around me that tells me, you know what the goal is, you know what you want, all of that, keep your head on your shoulders, stay focused, and listen to people. Because, sometimes people can distract you when they know, oh, she's up there. She can be easily distracted, but I'm not that athlete to be distracted. When I want something, I go for it, even if I have to cut people off on the way. But, like I said, I have great support system, and they keep me grounded, and that's the best thing any athlete who's always up there can ask for.
Interested. Toby, back home in the country, a competition started today, the Toby Abiola Ijebu Sprint and Relay Clinic. But unfortunately, some of these young athletes, some of these lads would have loved to see a Toby in person. But Toby is working hard, sweating it out, training in the US. But this competition, this clinic is ongoing in Ijebu as we speak. What led, to this competition?
Honestly, so it was in December. I spoke to Abiola, who is like a surrogate father to me. He's more like a mentor. I asked him on advice on literally everything. So I spoke to him about what can I do, what can I give back to people in Ijebu. And I was like, if you share this, if you share that, people will eat it and they will forget, but let's do something. I'm like, what is that? So he said, let's host the competition. I'm like, that's mad. But then he now added that not just hosting a competition for people strictly in Ijebu. It should be like an open event, and we should kind of tend to incorporate students from different high schools into the program as well. I'm like, that's smart. So, from there he started, the process, how to get schools to attend the competition, because basically we have to go to literally all the schools to ask if they're going to be able to participate. And there was a huge turnout in responses, and which gave us a little boost that okay, we can go ahead with this. And then we added a couple of others, and we had people back in Nigeria that he was speaking to, and they were helping with the program and planning and all of that. And back in January, I think the last week in January, just called me and it was like, oh, we got a date. I'm like, that was quick, because I was expecting it to be like an outdoor kind of thing, like towards April, May. But with the sudden quickness of, things and the turn up of people, we just had to, proceed, because I knew a lot of athletes don't get to compete. Or let me say they don't get as much competitions to get ready for championships. So I felt like this was a great, I and himself, we felt like this was a great competition, to help athletes get into shape. Because there's no more competition. There's not a lot of competitions in Nigeria, which is really sad, because athletes need races to get ready. You don't expect someone to be training all year long and not compete, and you expect them to have like 1-2 competition and be ready. It doesn't work like that. So that was what brought about the initiative.
And we hope that from this clinic, we will have more Tobi Amusan represent the country
yes.
at the highest level.
And to the world.
That's it.
Of course, yeah.
Dominates athletics as far as the world is concerned. Tobi was born in Ijebu-Ode, and this competition or this clinic is also holding in Ijebu-Ode, and I'm sure the Ogun State governor must be watching or should be watching, and they should get to know that this is a good daughter, so to say, of the soil, and doing very well. Well, Tobi Amusan, I must say a very big thank you for being a part, of the program Sports Desk today. But before I let you go, finally, Tobi, I must say that Nigerians, are still worried and are shocked about the news involving Blessing Okagbare and a 10-year ban. And I'm sure you are also shocked as well at this stage. Athletes, Nigerian athletes, how have you been coping, after you got wind of this news?
Honestly, it's indeed a sad news to hear, Blessing is a great athlete on and off the track. She's I'm really close to her, so I know a lot more than other people can say about her. Like I said, it is sad. It is sad, It's one huge news that did blow everyone off their feet. But I won't go into details, but
yeah.
She's in a better place. She's strong. She's good. She doesn't need people to do all of that talking for her.
Okay.
So I feel like a lot of people should respect her privacy at this moment and not just make a huge fuss about it. It's not something to be excited about, but a lot of people derive joy in seeing people fail, and that's the excitement. But it's not something to be excited about. So I would implore Nigerians to, keep calm and stop talking about someone else's downfall, because you're not helping the situation.
All right. Tobi Amusan, I must say very big thank you for talking to us all the way from the US. It's the calendar year 2022. We wish you the best as far as the Diamond League is concerned and all of the competition, not forgetting the Commonwealth Games. It is this year, and then you are the holder of that event. We wish you all the best. Many thanks once again for talking to us, Oluwatobiloba Amusan.